Okay, guys, before I say anything about the game today, I have to expose this. But if any of you want to see the absolute worst of the Notre Dame fan base, go to the Notre Dame football Facebook page or the Notre Dame 24/7 sports page. I'm dead serious. A lot of these people, not all of them, but the majority of them, they give our fan base the absolute worst look you can think of. It is just amazing how stupid a lot of these people are, how asinine they are, and I don't think there's enough adjectives to describe it. I mean, pure stupidity at its finest. And I'll make sure to have links provided for you guys. But just to give you an example of what I'm talking about, I was on there, and this is the Notre Dame football Facebook page is what I'm talking about. People were bitching because we got off to a slow start today in the first half, and when it got to be 40-7, I was giving one guy shit, and he says to me, "Well, yeah, of course they scored 40 points. The defense set it up for them." Well, that's football. Defense forcing turnovers, making it easy for your offense. That's the whole idea. Stupid shit like this is what you're going to read on this page. So I encourage all of you, Notre Dame fan or not, go check this page out. Even those of you who like to troll me and who even think I'm a joke, if you think I'm bad, go to this page. So again, that's the Notre Dame football Facebook page or the Notre Dame 24/7 sports page. I'll try to have links posted in the description box for you guys. Absolute stupidity, the same old crap. I mean, week in and week out, these people bitch. And that's all they do: bitch and complain, bitch and complain, bitch and complain. Oh, and did I mention bitch and complain? Week in and week out, that's all they do. All they freaking do. Fire Kelly, hire Urban. Fire Kelly, hire Urban. You see that at least half a dozen times on this page every week. Just go to any post on those pages and go into the comment section. That's where all this crap is. It is absurd. Absolutely absurd. But with that said, on to the game. Notre Dame 40, Boston College 7. That's what I love to see. I said Boston College was going to score, 20 points? Irish defense hold them to 7. Phenomenal performance. Yes, as I already mentioned, we got off to a slow start in this one offensively. Things weren't exactly looking very promising in that first half, but the old saying goes, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And boy, did the Irish finish on a high note. But even so, in that first half, we were up 16-7. And even though we were having a hard time getting things going, there were some promising moments that you knew, like, okay, it's not looking the best right now, but you know what? I have a good feeling this team is going to step it up, which they did. Ian Book, another great performance, 26 of 40, 240 yards, give or take, 3 touchdown passes. Cole Kmet, the leading receiver today, which I'm not surprised because you knew that BC defense was going to be all over Chase Claypool. But the rushing game, of course, Ian Book led the way. But it was nice to see Tony Jones contributing with 61 yards on the ground. So basically for these last 2 games against Stanford and then whoever our bowl opponent is going to be, we're just going to have to accept the fact that, things aren't like what they have been in the last few years with, the running backs leading the way. And, the O-line, I mean, the injuries are definitely starting to show. I mean, the O-line hasn't been extremely horrible, but you can tell that they're not what they once were. So getting some contribution from the running backs, it might be not too much to ask for, but just I wouldn't expect them to be as productive as they have been under the Josh Adams and Dexter Williams days. You know what I mean? But overall, today was a great performance. The defense, great in the first half, great in the second half. I even had someone actually tell me on, the joke of the joke fan site known as the Notre Dame football Facebook page that, oh, the defense was terrible even in that first half. They didn't start to be outstanding until the second half. They only gave up 7 points all game and in the first half. Again, not trying to get off the game here again and going back to that, but these are the kind of people that we have in our fan base. It is absolutely ridiculous and stupid. I mean, all I know is to anyone watching, if all you're going to do is bitch and complain just because the playoff hopes are gone, then go cheer for another team and stop watching. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, even when we win, people in our fan base bitch. It's pathetic. Yeah, I'm pissed that we're not in the playoff hunt either. It sucks. But let's just tell the truth here. Would I love to see us go undefeated and win a national championship everywhere? Absolutely I would. But it's not realistic. It's not going to happen every year. Even the almighty Urban Meyer that so many Notre Dame fans want to come here so badly, even he didn't do it. So teams are going to have down years or years where things don't go their way. It's a part of the game. But I just don't see the point in bitching about something that you can't do anything about. Myself, yeah, I pointed out our mistakes and our flaws plenty of times, but I'm just trying to stick by my team. But to constantly call for the coach's firing, especially when we're winning, is just completely retarded. So freaking stupid. But like I said, this is where these pages that I'm talking about, they're the proof of how much of a joke our fan base has become. And again, I'm not talking about every Notre Dame fan out there, but we have a lot of morons, that's for sure. And and again, as I've said many times already, we got fans that'll sell their ticket to a big game and let our stadium get taken over. Hence Georgia in 2017, Nebraska in 2000. And yet they sell their ticket, they don't go support the team, and they still bitch. But all I know is I'm not one of those people. I'm with my team all the way. And right now, we just had a nice win over Boston College, 40-7. We're 9-2. We have Stanford next week for Thanksgiving. Chance to go 10-2, and even though it's faint, still a shot at the Cotton Bowl. So yeah, it sucks not being in the playoff race, but these are still my guys, and I'm going to support them all the way. So with that said, guys, just an all-around great performance for the Irish today. Send the seniors out with a victory, which is always nice. And another undefeated schedule at home, which makes it, I believe, 18 straight home wins, which is phenomenal. So, on that note, everyone, this is NDSean45 signing off. And again, make sure you go check out these pages that I mentioned to see the stupidity of our fan base. I want to expose the hell out of them, just show you the stupidity. But a lot of you probably don't need to go to the pages to know that, but just for shits and gigs, go check it out anyway. So yes, this is technically a plug, but not a good plug. So on that note, God bless, and go Irish!